I get those goosebumps every time. I need the Heimlich, throw that to the side.
Hey guys, welcome back once again. This is part 3 and we're going to go through it briefly. It's not a long video, so I'm just going to go through the different joints that we left off from in the last video, okay? So this first one is the dovetail joint and we spoke about it previously. If you haven't watched the 2 previous videos, do so before you get to this one. It would help you massively. Okay, so this is a single dovetail joint and in A, and it has one dovetail at the end of one of the meeting pieces. Okay, so this is the dovetail right here, and it fits into the housing right here. And these are called pins because they stick out and they actually hold the dovetail together. All right. This is a common dovetail joint, and these are multiple dovetails and pins. Uh, this is the lapped dovetail joint where one end is exposed. This is the mitered dovetail joint, and here I'm going to show you what you need to do to get these dovetail joints done. So first you need to mark out, you need a marking gauge. This right here is called a marking gauge, and you would have known that from the previous videos if you haven't seen them. Um, this is a template that you can use to make the dovetails. Uh, you also need a coping saw to actually cut out the waste wood that is not needed in your pieces. And you are going to need a clamp, a chisel, and a mallet. Okay, try not to use a hammer because it's a bit rough, a metal hammer. You want to use a mallet, a rubber, or wooden mallet. Alright, so you want to cut off the end pieces, as you can see here, using the saw. You want to chisel out any pieces that may have been left back, and always have your chisel very sharp. It is very important to maintain your tools and have them clamped down. And once you're finished with the dovetails, you want to move on to the pins. And I'm just going to run through it briefly because you've seen some of these things before. Okay, so you want to remove the race, assemble it together, make sure it fits perfectly, and so on. Okay, all right, so here you will see a framing joint that if you want to make a frame and you want to join two boards together, this is the method that you want to use. You mark them out and then you chisel out the waste that you don't need. You can use a coping saw. If you have machines, you can use those also. Table saw, miter saw, you just have to set the heights at the correct positions. Okay, and here is an assembled crosscut piece, and here are the different methods that you need to go through. So what I want you to do is look at the different steps that you have to go through and try and emulate or copy what they are doing. Okay, this is a bridle joint right here, and it joins a cross piece to a vertical piece if you wish to do so for, let's say, a table or a stool or um, a bed or anything, sofa or whatever. Okay, outside bench, you can do it for any project. It's a very strong joint that you can use. Okay, here you have different types of mortise and tenon joints. You have the common, the bare face, the haunch, the concealed, the wedged, and right below here you have the different methods that you can use, and they correspond to the letter that is next to the drawing. Okay, these are this is a picture of a carcass construction. in case you may be doing a kitchen cabinet or a dresser or a drawer. Just show you where you can put those various types of joints. Okay. This is the type of edging, and we didn't speak about edging in the last chapter, so let's go through this. The edging is the finish that you want at the ends of your boards. Let's say you have a plywood which have various lines. Sometimes you may not want to see those lines, so you want, let's say, a bullnose edge or an angular edge or a straight edge, but you don't want to see the plywood. So you have different types of edging that you can use. You can use solid wood edgings. Um, you can use manufactured boards. You can use plastic. You can use metal. It depends on what you're going for. And that part is the design aspect of it. Okay. You can make anything, but it's up to you at the end of the day what design your client may want for that object you're making. Okay, so um, this is the end of the chapter, and what I want you to do is check your understanding of everything. And these are a couple pointers. It's about 10 of them, and you can go to them, making sure you are familiar with them. If not, then go back into the video and get to the point where you can understand what I'm talking about when they have the pointers. Okay, all right. And these are a couple questions that I want you to go through. I'm not going to go through them because I want you to understand um, everything that's being explained in the chapter. Okay, so they have things such as explain the term dressed board, and you should know what a dressed board is compared to a rough piece of board. I actually gave you the answer, but yeah. All right, so thanks for watching. Um, I'll see you for chapter 6, and we'll start on fittings and various handles and so on. Okay, so if you understood this brief video, click the like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.